this video, we'll explore ZBrush's internal renderer. The BPR, or Best Preview Renderer, enables us to quickly and efficiently stage our 3D object. This process carefully calculates all visible subtools, seamlessly integrating ZBrush's powerful internal micromesh and fiber mesh systems. We can find the BPR render button in the upper right corner, and with a single click, render everything currently displayed on the stage. The status display is shown at the top. The rendered image resolution aligns with the stage resolution. These settings can be easily adjusted in the document palette. When we move our 3D object, ZBrush switches to viewport mode. To adjust the render settings, we simply navigate to the render palette at the top. Within the Render Properties section, we can readily and effortlessly enable subsurface scattering effects. In the same way, we can also promptly activate micromesh, fiber mesh, shadows, and ambient occlusion. In the Render Paths section below, we can quickly locate the various passes that will also be rendered. We can easily use these passes later in an image editing program. To export them, simply click on one and save it to your preferred location. By using the BPR Shadow section, we can also refine our shadows. Additionally, a dedicated palette for transparencies is available, along with settings for ambient occlusion and a separate palette specifically for subsurface scattering. Below, we have the option to utilize a wide variety of different camera filters, with a total of 12 filter slots available. To activate an effects layer, we simply select this small circle, and then proceed to the Filter menu, where we can find an extensive list of options. Here we can easily and quickly fine-tune the selected effect, while also making a few additional adjustments below. For instance, we can adjust the color settings, including gamma and brightness. Once satisfied with the changes, we navigate to the Document palette, where the Export button easily saves the image. Before finalizing, we can choose the desired file format and make any last-minute color tweaks if needed. To confirm, click the OK button below. In the next video, we will explore how to create videos in ZBrush.